Welcome to another installment of LebanonSportsBuzz.com presents. Today we're with Nick Cascarino. Nick is a senior quarterback for the Cedar Crest football team, and today is Monday, and Monday of Cedar Week. So we're going to spend a little bit of time with Nick and just kind of get some thoughts just about how are things going. Nick, just overall as a general statement, just how are things going in practice for you guys?
Great. You know, we had two solid weeks of camp. I believe we had two solid scrimmages. You know, we know what we got to do, and you know, obviously the only way we can go is up after last two seasons. So that's definitely the goal, and we hope that we can make that successful.
And are you guys at the point with training camp? You guys have kind of been at it for a little bit of a while. Is it just time to play a game? Is that
definitely, and you know, it helps that they're only a mile down the road. The motivation is there. Like I said, we know what we got to do, and we got to get it done. So it's time. Yeah.
Hey, you referenced the two scrimmages. Tell me who you guys scrimmaged, and just give me like an assessment of maybe how you guys did in those scrimmages.
Conestoga Valley, they're a very solid team. You know, they got a nice running back, nice defense. We played real well. Offense played real well. Defense was solid. You know, we made things click. We went up against York High last Thursday. We had a solid night. Not everything clicked on offense like the week before, but we were fortunate enough that our defense came through and had a real terrific night. So you know, hopefully we can get those both to click Friday.
Well, it sounds like you were pleased overall, just the way things went.
It was a good way to, you know, start off the season, and hopefully, like I said, both of those can tie into each other, and we can get a win Friday night.
And I hear things a little bit, you know, out in the community. What I heard about you is you worked a lot. You worked really hard in the off season. I guess number one, can you kind of verify that? And if it's true, what have you been up to, and what have you been doing just to prepare for this season?
You know, definitely coming off last year, you know, being a supporting role with another quarterback. You know, that was obviously important to me, and I wanted to succeed, but I wanted to make sure when I came into the role that there was no questions that I shouldn't be there. You know, I worked very hard to where I am today, and you know, that was a goal. I wanted to come out here and set a tone. You know, do the best I can, and you know, help lead this team. And you know, I think everybody else picked up on that, and we had a real good off season, and I'm proud of what happened.
Nick, do you number one, I guess do you see yourself as a leader, and number two, do the guys kind of like see you as a leader, kind of look to you for leadership?
You know, I'm a leader, but I lead in a different way. You know, I don't believe in all the yelling and screaming. I believe that, you know, I should go out there and do what I need to do, and that should set a tone. You know, I should go out there and, you know, play my best, and everybody else, you know, should carry it with that. And I believe it picks up. Because, you know, if you're in a center role as a quarterback or anywhere, you know, offensive line, every position is just as important. So if you're setting a tone, everybody else will follow.
Hey Nick, you referenced last year a little bit. Just give me recollections of last year, and just what sticks in your head about last year or the last couple of years.
You know, there's a lot of things that stick in your head with a back-to-back 1-9 season. You know, there's not much to say. You know, we didn't get it done, and you know, it's just a shame because everybody does put in a lot of work in the off season, and you know, to see that just you know, develop into a 1-9 season it's kind of slapping in the face. And you know, but hopefully it gave us motivation to come out and get it done this year.
Nick, when you have something like that, and you know, you start a new year, you know, is there carryover from last year, or is just last year was last year and this is a whole new year? I mean, I know it's easy to say, oh yeah, it was last year and we're a different team, and you know, and I kind of get that, but you know, that's got to be in the backs of some people's minds.
Well, you know, of course, and you know, around the town, that's all you're gonna hear. We were 1-9, 2 seasons in a row. That's everybody. You know, that's everybody's conversations, and you can't stop that. You know, the only way you can do that is showing up this year. You know, smacking people in the mouth, and you know, even if we lose some tough games, you know, we need to be in the game. You know, it can't be a blowout. We just need to be in every game, and you know, that's when you can be successful. If you're not in the game, you know, you don't give your chance, you know, yourself a chance to succeed. So that's just what we got to do, and you know, hope for the best. You know, like I said, we are prepared. So you know, hopefully it falls together. Hey,
just tell me season goals for you guys. Number one, I guess, have you talked about it? And number two, like, what are they? What do you guys hope to get done this year?
Well, you know, both on offense and defense, we all have team goals. You know, offense, you know, certain things like no turnovers. You know, more times turn over the ball, less chance to give yourselves to win. So, you know, things like that, you know, 300 yards, offense, that's just a few. On defense, we want 4 turnovers. You know, get the ball in the offense hands. You know, we want some sacks, things like that. And of course, the #1 goal overall as a team is to win.
All right. Hey, those are great goals, and I get that. But what needs to happen? What do you guys have to do to reach those goals, to get there?
You know, it's a tough question to answer because, you know, you just gotta come out and play with heart. You know, that's all you can do in the end. You know, you gotta, you know, study your opponent. You gotta practice as hard as you can. You gotta bust your butt in the weight room. You know, you gotta do all the little things before the big thing comes together. And you know, that sometimes falls out of the picture, and that's what hurts us.
Hey, Nick, at what point did this become Cedar Bowl week or Cedar week? At what point was it, you know, like training camp, getting ready for the season? At what point did it become, hey, you know, we need to get ready for Lebanon?
You know, when we handed our equipment in last year.
That's when it started?
I said to them, you need to start now. Season started the day after.
Well, that's good. Hey, hey, and this is what I hear. You know, I think Lebanon's won the last 2, 3 of the last 4, something. I know you're not around for all those, that kind of thing. But you know, what people say to me is sometimes it seems like Lebanon wants it a little bit more than Cedar Crest. Well, you know, if you hear that, I mean, what kind of goes through your mind when you hear people say that?
It hurts because, you know, obviously all 50 of us aren't going out to lose. Nobody wants to lose. You know, like I said, we put in all this time. You know, nobody wants to go out there and get embarrassed.
Right.
But, you know, it is what it is. And I think, you know, the past 2 years we let that game determine our season. And, you know, if things, you know, if adversity happens, you can't let it get down on you. And I think Lebanon just bounced on us. You know, that's what happened. We you know, dipped our heads. Their heads went up. They wanted it. And, you know, of course we did, but it just wasn't there, you know. But
right.
I think we got a solid group this year. Everybody has heart, and I'm anxious to see what happens.
Hey, one more question, and this is again maybe a little bit more from the Lebanon side than from your side, but this is what I hear. Like if you come out tight in the Cedar Bowl, you're going to lose. If you come out loose, you know, you're going to win. I mean, I know there's a lot more that goes on than just that, but people from Lebanon have been telling me, you know, they've just been looser the last couple of years, and that's why they've won.
Well, you know, it's hard to come out all, you know, loose when you got 3,000 plus people in the stands. But you got to try to block it out. And, you know, sometimes, you know, my first throw or sometimes, you know, I let it get to me and I can tell, you know, I just got to stop, relax. And, you know, that's with everybody. You just take it in and, you know, you see what happens because, you know, the more you let everything get to you, the more you let the exterior stuff get to you, that's when you don't focus on the right here and now, and that's when you let it all go.
Nick, listen, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your comments. You did a great job. Is there anything else you want to say? Anything else? Do we touch on the highlights? What else should have I asked you?
Nothing. Just need to get it done this year.
All right. Hey, listen. Good luck, man, and just have a great season. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.